This is JR Giddens and you're watching Team 511 Productions.
Amazing. Giddens, watch this. Here's one for the mountain cap.
Here we go.
I'm happy for him. You know, I knew they were going to be very well coached. Bill Self's a good coach. He gets the best out of his players. And with that program, man, they maximize what they have every year. So I definitely had Kansas going to the championship game. You know, college basketball, that's when it's at its peak. You know, it's March Madness. And just being able to play in that atmosphere and an organization for Kansas and just win games and the players you play with, such memories that, you know, I'll take forever. I mean, that's what you go to college basketball. Go to college for, you know, obviously to get education, but to play in the big games in March, and that's what we were able to accomplish at KU.
Simeon goes up and missed it. Rebound, fought for. Graves gets it out to Miles, now to Giddens for a three. Go! He hit it with 16.2 to play. We've got a tie game. 66-66. Jack across the top.
I mean, you know, KU's tradition is. You know, they sell out every game, and you know, these guys, you know, they get repeat McDonald's All-Americans, and they're always in March Madness, and so the college atmosphere out there, you know, you could tell it's on a different level than in New Mexico, and New Mexico is still a great place to play, and the fans were amazing. You know, they might not sell out every game, but you know, they're definitely paying attention, which in Lobo basketball is big out there. So, you know, it was interesting, you know. Interesting to play in two places. One's, you know, predominantly white school, one's predominantly Hispanic, and so it's just two different worlds. But you know, I loved it. It was a good experience for college. This season I was in Thessaloniki, Greece, playing for a team named PAOK. People that you might know that used to play there. That's where Peja Stojakovic got drafted out of. I know Darius Washington Jr. played there. You know, they've had you know, a lot of good players through the years, and yeah, I was there until I ended up breaking my wrist, having to have, you know, a pin inserted, having to have surgery. It ended my season. So right now I'm doing a rehab process, and I'm just, you know, getting ready and training for summer league. Obviously the league is the league. That's the big dance, and just being able to be with the organization out here in Boston and in New York, two very traditional organizations. You know, it was life-changing, and hopefully I'll get back in the league. That's the plan, to get back this year. And then, you know, the D-League, you know, it was, you know, honestly, you know, you don't want to play there too long. You know, you're trying to get, you know, either a good overseas job or get back in the league or get to the league for the first time. But it was good to go down there and be able to, you know, work on my game and harness some things. But, you know, as far as spending a whole season there, that wouldn't be my cup of tea. And then overseas basketball, oh man, it's like, you know, it's basically the NBA overseas. You know, if you're playing the EuroLeague and the talent level is so high over there, and you're playing versus, you know, Europe's a great player. So traveling the country, especially, you know, I went to the NBA first, going from Miami to New York to Boston to, you know, Moscow to Germany to Israel. I mean, it was a different experience, man. You get to see people's cultures change when you catch a flight. It's not, you know, warm weather anymore. It's weather, language, and just a whole lot of other stuff. So overseas basketball is great, man. I've been able to experience so many things from basketball. I'm just blessed. Oh, well, Gerald Green is you know, a friend of mine. He's a good guy, man, and he works hard. So seeing him back in the league is no surprise. And he's a talent, man. Kid can do everything, very athletic, and like I said, obviously see what he's doing for New Jersey right now, as well as somebody like Lester Hudson getting a chance. And that's all I'm doing, you know, just trying to wait on you know, a chance, you know, to get out there and get some significant minutes and get comfortable and find my role on the team. You know, that's my next goal. I don't know. I love both places. I mean, Boston has its, you know, its pros and its cons, and New York has its pros and its cons. But I definitely have to say I like to live both places. I have to have a spot in both places. Because I'm in Boston more than New York, but New York is New York. It's the Big Apple, and if you're an athlete, you want to thrive on that stage. You know, you see something like Insanity, you know, what it can do for him because he's in New York. And, you know, now they're going to have a new team in Brooklyn. New York's just a happening place to be. Going home would be nice, and every time I'm home, people are like, "Why don't you come play for the Thunder? Why don't you come play for the Thunder?" And I'm like, if it was that simple, then you know, I would. But yeah, it'd be nice to go home and play. You know, since it was our first pro team that we've had there, besides the Hornets, you know, official Oklahoma City Thunder. You know, it'd be nice to, you know, get buckets in a place that I grew up in. Well, we've known LeBron was going to be like that since like 5th grade. He's been pretty amazing, just dunking out at a young age. But yeah, man, you know, we figured that he was going to be special. He had all the makeup to get it done. Best player in the NBA right now. Well, I'm a Kobe Bryant fan, so I always say Kobe. But I mean, right now, the way that you know, Kevin's playing, and the way that, you know, what's his playing great? Kevin's playing great. LeBron's playing great. I don't know who it would be. It's, the MVP race right now is between those two, right? Kevin and LeBron.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I might have to say I might have to go with KD just because he's for the home team. I have no clue. I've had some great dunks overseas where people haven't got to see. Then I had some good dunks. Okay, I'll say freshman year at Kansas, it was 2 plays back to back. They threw me an alley-oop from out of bounds. I ended up, Morris Ager was guarding me on that one, so I caught that over Mo Ager, and then I got a steal. And the fast break, it was, I only had 8 points that game. All 8 of them came from dunks, but it was just kind of my breakout game as a freshman. And it was a nationally televised game. Michigan State was like 2 in the country. We were like 4, so it was a very, you know, hype game. So being able to throw down on TV, and I think they were #1 on SportsCenter that night. That was probably one of my best memories as a young guy trying to get some exposure. Blake Griffin is the best dunker in the NBA right now. He's the most powerful dunker. I mean, LeBron is going to do some stuff, but Blake is just dunking over people, and I think that brute power and strength with that athleticism is just unmatched right now. Yes, I definitely like to be in. I'm getting 27. I'm a little older. I'm not as young as those probably guys are in the dunk contest, but I still got man bounce, so I definitely like to do that at a 3-point shootout, something. More preferably an all-star game. You know, you gotta shoot for the stars, man. You want to get in there and get back in the. Yeah. I haven't got any ink in probably a few years, but I have 23 tattoos, but everything I do is symmetrical. So if I have one, then I have the other, and so yeah, that's kind of where I'm going right now. I lost my tattoo though. He was a guy named Adam Daniel out of LA. He was at 264 Customs. He used to do games tattoos, a lot of the celebrities out there. So as soon as he started inking me up, you could tell his work next to somebody else's was on a different level, and now I lost him, so no tattoos for now. Appreciate you guys doing the interview. I'm glad, you know, you guys can get something like this done. I know you guys are trying to get, you know, going in your thing, you know, so hopefully, like you said, this will help you guys on what you got to get done, you know.